Hello everybody and welcome. Hope everybody's doing well. Never played any of the Legend of Zelda games. Don't know any of the lore or any of that stuff. All I know is your main character is named Link, and he used to wear a green shirt, but now it looks like he's in blue, which I mean, blue is an awesome color. Green's good too, but you know, blue's better. Very shiny orb thing, kind of looks like Saturn. Yeah, we're just jumping right in.
Open your eyes.
Ooh, some witchcraft stuff. I think my eyes are open.
Wake up, Link.
Well, that's not creepy or disturbing at all. Abby, there's nothing in there, knock it off. If I woke up in a chamber like that, I think I'd be a little more disturbed than this guy seems to be. Okay. I believe this is open world, right? I feel like I remember hearing something about it.
Slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Why was I asleep? Why was I asleep? How do I take it? Looks like a phone. Ooh, I could open these. Oh yeah, that was real smart. You gonna kick this one too? Well, at least he's clothed now. Anything else that I might have missed? Don't think I need that. I just test the throw. It didn't give me anything. Okay. Let's go. Am I supposed to be being quiet for some reason? Because it's got that little noise meter.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
The way to where? Where am I going? I apologize for my cat. She's literally been sleeping up until the point that I started streaming. This place just is not... The vibes are off.
Link, you are the light. Our light.
All the
That
light
must shine
touches
upon
is
Hyrule once
ours.
again. Now go.
Can't jump that far. That's not it. Remember. Where am I going? Oh, a volcano. Maybe it's more Lord of the Rings-esque. The Eye of Sauron, maybe? This is a really nice world, though. Just from looking at it from here. Why do I feel like we have to go to that volcano? I now have to apologize for the train. Oh, hello, creepy guy. Yeah, I don't like you. Let's go see what this creepy dude wants. Do I do like the fire? If I run into the fire, will I have issues? I was about to say it was on the ground. Ooh, it's like choose your own. I kind of wish that they had these, like, had somebody actually voice acting these. Brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this. Where are we? Answering a question with a question, that's fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. Oh god. This is the Great Plateau. I know it's Plateau, I just want to say Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Again, I've never played any of these games before, so I have no idea. If I'm pronouncing things wrong, I'm sorry. Are you like a watcher or something? Like, what's with your cane thing and the light that's hanging off of it? That's an old building. That temple there long ago, it was a site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. Have I been asleep for 100 years? Is that what it's kind of implying? Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Oh.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay, let me just get this apple first. I get the feeling that I'm gonna have to be quiet at some point. What is that? I don't know if I was supposed to hit him, but I felt like I needed to because he was going to do me some not great things. Is he still alive? He is. Oh. That wasn't good. He's gonna call those guys. Can I sneak past him? If I crouch, can he not hear me? I think this is where I'm going anyway. we going? Oof. Watch for falling rocks, as it just knocks me out right away. Ooh, squirrel. Ooh. Beacons. Beacons of Minister. The beacons are lit. Oh, they are lit. I think we could have figured that out without the big title screen, but okay. Drip drop. Gonna get some backstory? No? Okay. I'd like to know what those things are. Does he not even know who he is?
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
It's the beast. It's like a dragon? Looks like a dragon. Dragon worm thing.
Now then. You must hurry, Link.
What do you want me to do against a dragon? Beast monster
Before
thing.
it's too late.
You think I could do anything against that? Huh. Hello? That doesn't seem safe at all. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one moment after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Should I tell him or not? I have a feeling he might not be the best person, so we're gonna go with B. You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing from afar. Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you had heard something coming from the direction of the castle. Dude, you don't even have eyes that are visible. How did you see on top of the tower? Like, seriously. I went full Valley Girl there. The direction of the castle, yeah. Oh, hit the nail on the head, did I? And, did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Gaon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. What makes you say that? I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I had a feeling you would say that. here on this isolated plateau. I said it once as a joke and now I can't stop saying. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. I'm not gonna be rude and just like hand it over. Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Everything comes at a cost. There's always a catch. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Oh god. Am I gonna have to go kill Smog? Is that it? You want the... Oh my god, what was it called? What was it? What was that gem called? That, I can't remember what that gem was called. The Everstone? Whatever. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you don't. Come, let me show you something. You're a mysterious old man, and I don't like it. Are we walking? We're going slow. Oh god, you're gonna make me fight these things. Where are we going? Do you see that structure there? The one with the shining light? Yeah. It's kind of trying to avoid it, to be honest with you. Began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Oh. Lovely. I would think such a place might have some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider? A fair exchange, I believe. If I had just told him to give it to me, could I have avoided this? You're a miserable old man, just so you're aware. Which way is my safest bet? Not that. I think. Omen Al Shrine. Oh god, here we go. If it's a shrine, you shouldn't be taking anything from it. That's just like bad juju. Oh, now it's blue. Okay. What happens if I walk in here? Now I'm just gonna go teleported somewhere, aren't I? Oh, nope, I'm going underground. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oman Ao, the name of the god of Zelda. I didn't finish reading that. You don't, especially if the shrine is talking to you. What are these? I feel like I shouldn't be stepping on them. Like that's like Jabba the Hutt thing. You don't mess with shrines. That's how you get cursed. People don't listen. They don't learn. And then they regret it. Well, what am I supposed to be doing with magnets now? Okay. That's a little... Why does it sound like graveyard music? Oh. I wasn't supposed to... Okay. I totally meant to do that and didn't just accidentally fall in here. I still really dislike this music. This is like a this is a casket. We shouldn't be here. You don't mess with that sort of thing. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. Have we though? Is that a mummy? I am Omao, the creator of this trial. She alive? I am a humble monk blessed with the sight of God is highly dedicated to helping us to figure. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. What do you mean, my arrival? Why is it all on me? In the name of God is highly allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Oh no, not more gifts. I just want to be a regular guy. Please accept this spirit orb. Oh no, not spirit orbs. We dealt with that in Lost Ember. We don't need to deal with that here. Oh god. Why don't I get a choice in this? Why does it seem like it hurt? May the goddess smile upon you. I think she cursed me, to be honest with you. Up and now you're gone. I think she cursed you too. You don't mess with gods and goddesses. And what are we gonna give this guy? There was ain't no treasure. Oh god. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. Straight to the point. I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine. It's all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on that hip there. It's been quite some time since I've seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah. I hope I'm pronouncing these right. Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of these shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. Oh? Well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. You butthead. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding these shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Oh, I'm afraid not. But do not worry, I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. Okay, so he knows that I woke up in this cave and is still making me do all these things even though he should know that, oh, that's a little odd. Maybe we should, investigate that a bit more than looking for treasure. Just saying. Oh, it's 62 Fahrenheit. Okay. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. He's lying. So what if I just click on this and awesome. So that makes no sense and that looks very beat me up, Scotty. How the flip did you get here? You. Surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Leave an old man his secrets. Oh, there's one over there. Assuming that's not the one that I just came from. I was already up there earlier. Can I Why can't I magnetize that? Go to sleep. Go to sleep, angry little robot thing. Not here. All the way to sleep, angry little robot thing. Mossy rock robot thing. He doesn't seem to be going to sleep. I think I'm just gonna sprint for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I climb this? What's waiting for me on the other side? Okay, I just heard something. Oh, not you, buttheads again. Can I not hit them if they don't have their heads? Wait, I got the same things from those other things. Are these just like the living dead of those things? Oh god. That's a little disturbing. What's this one gonna be? Down we go. I like games that have fast travel, but at the same time, like, To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Jabaji. No, Baija. I didn't read that. I wish they would, like, those would let you fully read before. Abby, there's still nothing in that food dish. Shaka distilling the rune. What? There are many things about this game that I just don't understand. I'm coming to realize. Which way do I go? This guy's gonna tell me, oh, congratulations for passing the test while I blew myself up. You know. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. This one was easier than the last one. In the name of the goddess highly, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, it gave me full hearts back, thank God. May the goddess smile upon you. Who is this goddess they keep talking about? Is that a house? It's a house. I don't know if it's stupid for me to go over here. Probably is, but I'm kind of curious. Oh, it's this guy again. Oh, fancy that. So we meet again. This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. What was hard work? If you're hungry, we have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. Simply open your inventory, grab a hold of your ingredients, and toss them in. Try to consider how the ingredients will complement one another. You can even make a dish that increases your stamina. It's all about being creative and trying different things. There might be thieves about. It's the old man's diary. Oh, this desolate plateau. The only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I'll call it spicy meat and seafood fry. I mean, you could be a bit more specific, but okay. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish at my side, I no longer have the itchy, warm doublet. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. This isn't a diary, this is just his recipe book. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper, however. I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I only have my own knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublet. However, it seems unlikely that such a miraculous wish will ever be fulfilled. He's totally gonna know that I just read his diary, so I'm just going to take that and go. He don't need to know anything. Sprint to the finish. What is going to be waiting for me up here? Because I know something's going to be. I don't like how the wind's howling. Oh, a dame. Come here. Come here. Okay. Cogs. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oa Dame, the name of goddess of Haley. I offer this trial. Stasis. We got stasis chambers now. Oh no. Okay, we're obviously gonna have to stop that from moving. I feel like this is still the tutorial. This is just me trying to go through the tutorial. Oh, don't lick my face. Stop the flow of time for an object. Because that would happen to me. Oh, it lasts for a decent amount of time. Okay. I can just walk right off the edge. That's fine. Good to know. Okay. Give me another orb thing. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess of Hyla? Have they been giving us new goddesses this whole time and I just haven't noticed? And also, why are we always playing the hero? Why can't we play the villain for once? May the goddess smile upon you. Nice chat. Love how they're just called monsters. Like, you know, they might have family names too. We're gonna call it there. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't tell me we start right here. Okay. Not an ideal starting spot. But guys, I thank you all so much for hanging out. I definitely enjoyed it. We'll definitely be coming back. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you all next time. Bye!